Yep, looks like it hung in there all right. My old Crepe Myrtle handle I put on this old hoe blade I found here a while back. First time I really put it through the paces. I don't know if it's got more sweat on the handle or more sweat on my face. Mighty humid here in East Texas on a Saturday night. Really still excited about this old garden and finally getting it all tilled up. Jordan came out and helped me get a little bit of a straighter line on this side of it. So appreciate his help. He actually started a new job yesterday at the Coca-Cola plant, and pretty proud of him. Went in as a temp, and they're already wanting him on regular. So he's got a pretty good work ethic in him when you set him to a task. So proud of him on that. Got kind of mixed up. Was supposed to work this afternoon, or so he thought by his instructions. So we rolled up to an empty parking lot out there on Industrial Road, north of Nacogdoches at 4 o'clock. So we'll redirect and figure out what happened there, but he'll be all right. Start regular on that. That'll help things around here. But he was riding home. I said, "Well, you ready to work?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Good." I got just the task for you. I think he'd rather be bottling Cokes, but we got it done. I started putting the rows in this evening, and I'm gonna make a little bit more of a pathway in between the rows instead of trying to cram them up. And as I'm hand plowing and setting the row, of course we did it with the those two right there. About the only way to do it. I was thinking, that's always dangerous, ain't it? Hey Sandy, Anita, how are y'all? Let's see. Dorothy, the mosquitoes are out of control. So I'm covered in sweat, and y'all know those wiggle tails. If you leave water out too long I've had to empty my rain barrel because it didn't have any bleach on the property. I used most of it to water the plants, but them wiggle tails are starting, and those mosquitoes will hatch from that. And I think the more I'm sweating, the more mosquitoes are getting on me. I think them boogers are trying to lay some eggs on me or something. That ain't gonna work. But as I was saying, doing these rows, I guess it don't matter if you don't want to do a straight row, but I'm pretty particular. I OCD like that, I guess, or just kind of want it right. And I remember seeing them old rows of Meemaws. It'd be, well, Pawpaw and all them that Uncle Nathan could plow as straight as a row as you'd ever seen. I don't care if you had to go 2 miles with it. It'd be, you could set a compass by it. And I remember asking them one time how they did that, and they said they lock on to a pine tree, a fence post, something at the end of the road, the goal. Yeah, sorry about that phone call. I'll catch that in a minute. But they don't look up from it. They just head at it. It's funny how that is, isn't it? As I'm doing it with that little old hand plow, I didn't have the luxury of a tractor and locking in on something. I had to look down, and I'd hit a root or hit a clump of grass that I missed on tilling, and maybe get off track. But you know what reset it? Looking up at the goal, looking down the row, finding my spot again, picking up the plow, and moving forward. It's a lot like my life in the past, and I'm sure most of us. That's kind of a good lesson. It's funny how many things on an old farm, if you pay attention, you can learn a lot from. That's one of them I took away today. Couldn't help but think, no matter what the roots or whatever in your old path, if you're trying to plow a straight row to the goal, you might have to reset some things sometimes and pick up the plow and move it just a little bit, readjust, and head for that goal again. So anyway, I got they're not as straight as I'd like them, but they're getting a couple of them in tonight. So anyway, there's that. That's right, Nita. Don't look at the trouble around you, because that'll make you stop. Just plow through it, reset, and keep moving on. Anyway, this old sweat just is dripping today. Y'all don't worry, I'm on track with these fall garden plans. I know I don't have them in the ground yet, but they're already in pots and sprouting up. Getting ready to put in the old ground. I tell you what, if you're a Gatorade bottle, a styrofoam cup, a water bottle, you ain't safe around me right now. I'll cut your bottom off and make you a seed planter. Been no shortage of water bottles for me nor a Gatorade the last few weeks, so didn't have any of those little plastic doohickeys that you put that stuff in. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I got what I need right here. Oh, okay, y'all need some proof. I see how it is. There you go. See there? So first it rehydrated me, and now it's going to end up sprouting a seed that'll feed me. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is it? Green, going green's a new thing. I don't think so. It's called practical living, right? Anyway, I'll tell you what. I've been focusing on that garden. In fact, me and Jordan was talking about this today. Y'all remember that old classic I Love Lucy episode with her and Ethel on the assembly line? Of course, that's what Jordan's doing. Trying to get them chocolates wrapped and just couldn't keep up and had to eat half of them. I think it's kind of what I've been feeling like here lately on the place. So it's a big place, and I don't have a lot of fast tools, no tractor, no really power mower. I do have blessed to have a push mower. But man, if you miss, I've got it sectioned off. Mondays is, Tuesdays that on mowing. But you miss a day and you're in a wreck, especially with this rain and being wet. So I've been focused on that garden, and I feel like I'm spinning plates. Now this side, it's like, wait a minute, I got to come over here and get this done. Whoa, wait, that fire's over there. So this whole, y'all remember how clean this was? It's trying to take back over, sneaking up on me while I'm focused on that garden. That's all right, I'll catch up to it. It better enjoy its day right now. I come over here with my 3 buddies and a mower, and it'll be done. That reminds me, I need to go out there and check those elderberries. They you harvest them intermittently on a plant. Got the first batch put up. I had a tip from a listener to try to freeze them first and then shake them off. The thing about it is, the trick is those little bitty berries, it takes a while to make a batch, but you got to get all those stems off of it because they've actually got cyanide in them. Who knew? Sure do. So not enough to kill you. You'd have to eat a whole bunch of them, but we don't want that mess in our elderberry syrup when we go to make it. Well, thanks for y'all's help on that little flower earlier. I think y'all got it right. Rain lily is its common name. I guess it's a bulb. I'll wait till it finishes blooming, try to dig it up and transport it from the mower path. I think that's the only way it was able to survive, because this rain kept me from mowing it down. Well, checking out these old elderberries. I gotta pick these muscadines too. Let's see here. Well, there's another pod about ready. There's one. I got 2 or 3 to get tonight. Got to get them before the birds do. Hope y'all having a good Saturday evening. Of course, tomorrow's Sunday. For me, that means time with family and good close friends over at church in Homer. Greater Love Tabernacle. I'll get to see my sister. She's up, spending some time with Mom and Dad. And guess I'll bump into her in the morning. But good times. Boy, that old tractor I was working on over in Lufkin, I think I'd trade a couple of 3 days labor just to borrow it one afternoon. I'd have this thing ship shape. We'd be out here golfing on it. If you play golf, I have. Rather plow and hit a little ball. Just me. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try to, I should have kept up with it, because now I'm gonna be in a jam. If I miss you, and don't say your name, it ain't no offense. I just don't know if I can scroll all the way up. Well, that silly network connection's going again. See if we can fix that. Sorry if y'all are skipping around. Let me move up. I thought I had the Wi-Fi turned off. I guess I don't. I don't know if y'all are hearing me or not, but I'm gonna try to do a little roll call on a Saturday night. I came home and outsmarted myself. Took a shower to get the day's sweat off, and now I come out here and sweat it out again. So, whatever green offset I did with those Gatorade bottles, I guess it's about neutral once I have to hit that shower again. That's all right, though. I can handle it. I guess it's, I don't know if I'm showing live or not. Let me see here. Shows recording. I have no idea. Let's see, we got my sister Kimberly, there's Charlotte, Roxanne, Dorothy, Nita, how are you? Sandy, good afternoon to you. Oklahoma's in the house, Parker County, and Patty. Hey Mike, good to see you. Just noticed who that was, from Cottonwood. Nita, how are you? Let's see. There's Charlotte, Nita, again. Wood County, well, thank you for that. Hey Raylyn up in Oklahoma. Oh, my old thumb. I think that's Say Gove. I believe that's what it is. I know they were commenting about being dry where they were at. Venture. Carolyn checking in. Thank you. It's a bulb? Okay. Well, here it is, for those wondering how tall it is. I ain't but 5 foot high to a grasshopper, so I guess that's about a foot. Point Venture, Dolores, good to see you. I think I got everybody, didn't I? Yeah, that'll work. Well, thank y'all for watching, and I think I'm gonna do a little pondering on that this week. Setting straight rows, keeping an eye on the goal. Get caught up in all these silly distractions, and there's enough of them on Facebook to fill a submarine and sink it. I try to stay off all that mess. But anyway, y'all keep it positive and smile and be the light. Got some new additions to the chicken house I'll have to introduce to y'all after they get settled. They're settling in tonight, so they're not talking to each other right now, so we're going to not put any added stress. I don't think they powdered their nose for camera or beak or whatever you call it. But anyway, all right, maybe we'll get to show you that watermelon or two next week from this old garden. I didn't name this garden. Why don't y'all do that? Y'all want something to do this evening. So we got the horseshoe garden out there, and this is the first one. We got watermelons, tomatoes, and peas in it. So I guess I got to give it a name, don't we? Isn't that the thing to do, give everything a name? There it is. Looks like Bruce is on. Good to see you, Bruce. Appreciate you, Tim. All right, let me call it. Sun setting, I'm sweaty and hungry. So I'm gonna go fix all that. And if y'all like starting your Sundays with some Southern Gospel, you can click over to that ACR, our radio station. We play the old Southern Gospel on Sundays. So y'all welcome to do that if you're a mind to. But other than that, I may not be on tomorrow with family tomorrow, so I might hook my sister into doing a little old silly video with me. We'll see. But y'all have a good evening and be the light. Make it more than words. Put some action with it. All right. We'll talk to y'all later. The pea patch, that's a good one. All right.